Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and I'm a 13th year teacher here in Texas, and I'm a first grade 13th year teacher here in Texas, and this is going to be a come to in-service with me basically. So today was our second day of in-service. Our first day of in-service was basically with the whole district, and we had our welcome for the whole district, met all the new employees, had breakfast, went bowling, and then came back for, we came back for lunch, and then we came back to our campus and we did some Red River training on our new clock-in thing, and then we basically just had the rest of the afternoon to work. So this morning we came in, we had a little meeting, like we met in the library, they gave us our little gift. I'll show you all that later. And then we are basically just working on Meet the Teacher stuff. So that's what we are about to sit down. I have my stack over there of all the stuff I need to prep for Meet the Teacher. So this is everything that's going to go on like their tables. So we're going to sit down and get to work. So let's do this. Okay guys, I have all of their bags done and ready to go. So in their bags, I have the Safari coloring book, I have a sucker, I have the gummies, and then I have a cute little plushie that they can put on their on their backpacks. And then I have all the folders ready. Let's see if I can show you. Oh yes. Okay, so on this side I have the student information sheet, and then I have like 2 sheets from the school, so I'm not going to show you those. And then this side I just have the Handle with Care information sheet, and then I have our brochure for this year, and then a QR code so they can listen to me read the night before first grade. So every kid will be getting this set at their spot. She just made our list of kids, so I need to go around and do that and put the kids at their tables. And then we also have I created a little Canva thing too, but we have our information about ACE that needs to be set out. I have our tracker so we can track transportation, and then I have our little sign-in sheet for that. So these will all go on like a table or something at the front. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but that will be like somewhere over there. And then everything else is just me basically clearing off tables and getting things ready. I want to go ahead and set out all of these things at the tables. I have all the books too for Meet the Teacher night, so my kids that bought books can come and get the books. But right now I think I'm just gonna work on getting my desk cleared off a little bit, and my back counter I'm not worried about. Like, I have stuff all packed back there, but I'm not worried about that. So yeah, let's go. Okay guys, I am headed to go get my daughter. We have swim class, and then I have to come back to the place that I work because we have cheer tonight, and it's in the town that I work in. So we got a lot of stuff done, but we were working with like kids' names, so I couldn't show you a lot of it. We got our class list today, so I was like printing their folder covers. I was putting names on desks. I was getting my their names put on my door, because I have like a little door display. So I was doing lots of things, but I had students' names on things, and I couldn't show you what exactly I was doing, but it was a lot of like things with names, things we finally got our class list today. I've kind of known some of my kids, just because, oh, fudge muffins, that hurt. Because I saw, they showed it, I have the list that they made at the end of the year last year, but that's not necessarily, who we were gonna get. The list actually did change a little bit, but it wasn't my room. I still have all the same kids that are on the list. So I kind of knew my kids, but I didn't want to do anything until we got the for sure list. So I'm done. I think I got their names on everything except their hooks. So I will do that tomorrow. And then on the way that the little stars that I do for the way that they go home, I'll do that tomorrow. So I'll do those two things tomorrow. And then I will, and then that's it for names. That should be it for names. And then I can start and then I need to start putting their stuff out at their tables for Meet the Teacher. And then I need to get the display done in the hallway for like pictures and stuff. And that's all I have to do left for Meet the Teacher. So, but Meet the Teacher is going to be its whole separate video. So I'm not going to talk very much, but it's just because it's so early. Like we usually have Meet the Teacher on Wednesday. So we at least have like 4 days before Meet the Teacher. I have in-service time, and we don't. We only have like basically 2 days. We only had 2 days of in-service before Meet the Teacher, and our first day of in-service was basically the whole district thing. Like, we've got no time on our campus for anything. So, and the only thing we have today and tomorrow is we just had that little meeting this morning, and then we had to go do Stop the Bleed for a little bit. So, we did the online portion, and then we went and we did the Stop the Bleed, just a quick little like show what you know, show what you learned type thing. So we had that today, and then that's over. So, and then Wednesday, I am in entire CPI training all day Wednesday. So that's gonna be awesome and fun. I cannot stand doing this training, but for some reason, my name gets put on it every single year. They never, ever call me for it. Like, I've never been pulled for this, and it's just annoying. It's just so annoying. So, but anyway, so that's that. I need to, actually, I gotta register for it tomorrow. So that's something I need to do tomorrow, is I need to remember to do that. But I am headed to go get Maddie, and I will see you guys. I'll probably do a little bit of talking tomorrow if it's not something for Meet the Teacher, but I'm gonna be doing like tomorrow's gonna be like a whole Meet the Teacher video. So I don't want to do like all my Meet the Teacher stuff in this video, because you're gonna get your own video about it. So, but yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to get my daughter. Okay guys, yesterday I said I would show y'all what we got in our little bags. So they gave us like a little bag. Our shirt was in there. I'm not gonna show you that though, because that's not something anymore. They got this little spiral. They got some Post-its, big and small. I got one pin, medium-sized binder clips, some paper clips. Ooh, now another pin. I got staples, and I got a roll of tape. So this is basically just to get us started for the year, and then we have like a little closet in the office that we can go and get more supplies if needed. So I'm going to go though, because I need to start setting up for Meet the Teacher, and getting my tables clean is like my first priority. So I'm gonna go and do that. I also burned my wrist this morning. I don't know if you're able to see it right there. When I was re-curling my hair, which is probably gonna fall by tonight, but it's okay. But I'm gonna go and get some stuff done. So I probably won't see you again today on this vlog. I'm probably gonna see you on my Meet the Teacher vlog. Okay guys, today is day 4 of in-service. Today I have CPI. Everyone else is in a meeting right now. I'm about to go to my CPI training. I had to come get my badge so I could get in, and I need to get my purse so I could get my my license so I didn't get in trouble. And then I want to show y'all real quick what I got in. So I picked up this chapter book to do like a class read aloud, and then I got the Meet September. I'm so excited about these books. And of course I got the Meet August. I'm going to slowly start collecting those. And then I did get the On Strike series. So I got the On Strike books 1 through 8, and I got the 9 through 16. These 2 books I got with gift cards, so I honestly didn't have to buy these 2 series because they were pretty expensive for those. And then I did get some Pom Pals. So I got this for September, and I got this Cutie Patootie for August. So they're so soft, y'all. If you've never had Pom Pals, so soft. And then I did pick up more of those small little I don't know what they're called, envelopes, because I use the small ones are my favorite. I like the big ones too, but I was actually out of the small ones. I actually think I have one left, and I was like, ooh, that's not gonna work for the school year. So I'm going to pack up my things, get ready to go, and I'll catch you later. Hi guys, I just realized that I don't think I ever came back and talked to you guys at the end of the day. So I am home now, clearly. I am just sitting down and getting my journal done for the day. That's one of the things I like to do at the end of the day. I sit down, I journal. I'm working on a YouTube video too while I journal, so I'm listening to myself and I can edit it while I'm doing this, so it's like I'm doing both. But I just wanted to sit down and like kind of recap the day. So today I had my CPI training, which, if you don't know, it's crisis prevention intervention, I believe is what it's called. I might not be 100% on that, but that's what I had today. I have this every year. There's a couple people on our campus that are certified to do this, and I am one of them. This is just in case we ever have to, we have a kid that's escalating in their behavior. We know how to basically de-escalate them, and if there's no possible way to escalate them, we know how to handle the situation and make sure everyone's safe. So that's what this one is. I have been certified for 13 years now. This is my 13th year to be certified for this. So I had that today. We literally have to go through the same thing every single year. So it's very boring training. It's a lot of like repetitiveness, a lot of the same thing over and over again. Well, and then when we came back, so we have to have all of our we have to have all of our compliance courses done by tomorrow. So when I got back to the school, that's what we were doing. I was continuing with those boring things that we have to do every single year. So we got, I think, we either got 5 or 6 of our compliance courses done. We have 12 total. So we either have 5 or 6 more. I can't remember 100% how many more we have, but that is what we got done. I just thought of something that I need to write down. And and then I started working on my YAG. So we have to have all of our YAGs turned in this year. We have to have all of our YAGs done and turned in. And now this year we have to have it on our website. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all, last year I never did it. I turned in my scope and sequence, which is basically, to me, that's a YAG. But they want, so our curriculum coordinator sent us like a paper, she sent us an email with like this form that they want us to put it in. So I have to plug in all my information that I've already planned on another sheet into this YAG, and then I have to upload it to the website because they want it there for parents. So, which makes no sense to me. I mean, we send newsletters out every single week letting parents know what we're doing in class. They're not going to go on the website, look up these TEKS and go see what, like, it's just so, I don't know, it's just ridiculous to me. But it's just extra work for us is what it is. So that's all it is. That's all it is. So I did that today. I did not finish my YAG. I am going to hopefully finish tomorrow. So my goal tomorrow is I want to get all of my compliance courses done and get my YAGs done and get those turned in and done. And then I can start working on like next week's stuff. I also need to sit down with our new reading teacher, and I want to plan with her. So I just want to sit down and like kind of go over like the first at least 2-3 weeks of school. So I'm going to do that tomorrow afternoon. She has a training in the morning that I don't have to go to. And then that afternoon we'll sit down and we'll talk. So that is basically where I'm at. That is what we did today. It was just a lot of boring sitting around in a room listening to a guy talk about things that I've listened to for 13 years. So yeah, I'm going to go though because I'm going to finish this journaling and then get ready for bed. So I am tired. And tomorrow we have gymnastics, so it's a long night. So I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all, I'm a horrible YouTuber. I never, not once, even picked y'all up today. I never even once thought about y'all. I'm so sorry. We had the whole day though to work. They had a mental health training for, like, there was one teacher in every grade level that had to go do that, and I was not on the list because I was in my training yesterday. So we did, they had all that today, and so we were basically, and our principal had to go to that, so that's why we had the day to work. So we basically had the whole day to work. Tomorrow's like all of our trainings. So we did do all of our compliance courses, finished those all up today. I got all of my compliance courses done. I also got our YAGs done. So I finished the reading and phonics yesterday. I had to do the writing today, so I got that done. And the only thing is, I uploaded them onto my website, but I'm having trouble. So they made a drive for us to like upload all of our like lesson plans and stuff, and I'm having trouble uploading everything into there. So I had emailed her and told her that. We got our Heggerty consumables, but we still don't have our teacher edition, or not teacher edition. We still don't have our online. So waiting for that. And then I'm trying to think, what else was it today? That was basically it. We were just working on that, and then I like worked on a little bit of the newsletter. We sat down and planned. So I did sit down with the other new reading teacher, and we sat down and we like talked and we planned. We got some like sort of plan for at least the first 2 weeks. We're gonna sit down again next week just because I feel like it would help her ease her mind. I got like the first week at least planned out. I showed her, I shared all my stuff with her. She has everything, so she can do what she wants. She cannot do what she wants. And then the second week, and then we're gonna sit down again next week and talk about the second week, so I can go like into more detail. So I don't even know if what I have planned is gonna take up the whole 2 hours and what is it now, 15 minutes, something like that, block, because we're only rotating 2 ways. So we will see if what I have planned works, and if it doesn't, I'll make adjustments and go. My daughter is starting school this year. I think I've mentioned that. She is going to my school, but she is in pre-K, and they do not start until Tuesday. So I have to go back on Monday. She starts on Tuesday. So my goal is to not stay super late on Monday. Actually I can't stay super late because I have to go pick her up for cheer. So my goal is to not have to do a lot of like adjustments Monday after school, is just to do like a couple and then go. So I'm hoping what I have planned is enough. And then I'm trying to think, what else do we have? I don't think there's anything else. I think that's pretty much like the plan, like what we did today. We did go eat lunch together, so that took some time. We did like, I don't know. We just got like nitty gritty stuff. Like we printed out their Clever cards, got those set up. We did a lot of transportation stuff. So they sent out like the big, so they had parents scan like QR codes when they were there and like fill out information for how their kids are getting home. So I did that. We looked at that, figured out like transportation, where everyone was going, making sure we knew every kid and how they were getting home. The one kid I didn't know, I wrote the parent, already got them, they already wrote me back. I already got all their information, which is great, wonderful, awesome. So, and then I want to send out tomorrow, I think me and Miss Dodie will send out like a little like welcome message to all of our parents, just to let them know a little bit of what's going on. Like I'll send out the newsletter in that thing. So yeah, I'm just going to get that done tomorrow, and then I need to look at our shout out thing and talk to her about that, because I haven't really talked to her about that yet. So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow though they'll tell us a little bit more about the first day, because I can't remember if our kids went to the cafeteria or if they came to our room. So I don't know, but I am going to go. I'm going to go pick up my daughter. We have gymnastics, so I'm going to go pick her up and then head to gymnastics. So I will see you tomorrow, and I promise I will be a better YouTuber tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day, guys, because then it will be my first day of school vlog. So let's do this. All right, guys, it is the last and final day of in-service. This morning we had like basically, oh no, what we did, we did our craze and stop it training, which is like safety stuff. That's all about the safety, if we have an active shooter, things like that. And then the stop it is like our drills. So if we have any drills, it's like the it's an app that we have on our phone, and it's on our computers that has all of that information. So we did that this morning, and then we also had T-test training, which is the teacher, it's the way that we are basically assessed. So it's the walkthroughs that we get, and all that is what we did. So we did that, and then we did sorry, I'm getting distracted. Then we had like our, oh God, what was it? Duties training. So we talked about like our duties this year, which I need to double check that I got that. And then what else did we do? We played a little game this morning. Their prices, my team won, so we got like some Starbucks gift cards. And then we did, what else did we do? First day of school information, transportation information. I think that's really it. And we had lunch was provided. And now I'm basically like, now we're in our rooms and we're working and we're getting like the first day of school stuff done. So my goal is, my daughter had to get picked up early. My husband went and picked her up. She's not feeling good. So my goal is to leave by 3. So I'm gonna try and get as much done as I can. Already prepped. I just got done printing copies for our intervention. So this is what we're doing for intervention this week. And I got all my first day plans. I'm gonna film a quick video about all that. But I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you guys later.